What's good, hypno lovers? My name is Seth Grey, and today in this video, we're going to learn how to learn real conversational hypnosis. Learning conversational hypnosis is really simple and easy, but it will require consistency and a bit of time because you need to reprogram your mind to think in a different kind of structure. You need to reprogram your form of communication with a new structure. You see, conversational hypnosis, all hypnosis, is learning how to communicate to the unconscious mind. It's learning how to communicate to the subconscious mind. This is your limbic brain. It's responsible for all the emotions that you feel. It is your emotional brain, and it has its own language. We have two hemispheres of the brain, the neocortex and the limbic system. Each one of them has its own form of communication. So if you want to learn conversational hypnosis, you have to learn the language of the unconscious mind or the limbic brain. It is your emotional brain, and it has its own structure and form of how you communicate. How to learn real conversational hypnosis is, first of all, learning the language of the limbic brain, implementing the structure, and then rehearsing it and practicing it. Because the unconscious mind, it basically gives you what you rehearse. So whatever you're rehearsing consistently becomes the permanent structure in your unconscious mind. Whatever you're thinking, whatever words you're speaking, whatever behaviors you're exhibiting, become the patterns and the beliefs and the habits that we perpetuate on a day-to-day basis. And if we want to learn conversational hypnosis, we must learn the structure, and then we must practice it on a daily basis. Rehearse it over and over and over and over until it becomes your first nature, until it becomes your first way of thinking. Because up until now, the way we've been taught in our society is a very different form of communication from conversational hypnosis and hypnosis in general. First step is to learn conversational hypnosis. Find a good teacher, whether it's me or someone else in the world, who's teaching a structured form of conversational hypnosis, who has a course teaching a structure. Then learning that structure consistently over and over and over, and practicing it over and over verbally, learning the structure, learning the patterns, learning the pattern generating formula. Because conversational hypnosis is a formula. And once you learn all the steps of the formula and know them off by heart, you see, the key is to be able to recite it, When you can recite it, it means you know it off by heart. It means you can see it. You can see the structure of it. And it's also about changing your mind 360 degrees, because it is a nonsensical form of language. That means to the logical mind, it's going to say, this doesn't make sense. But that is the point. It is a nonsensical language because you're communicating to the unconscious mind. You're communicating to the five senses, which inevitably creates emotional responses in people and gets them to make emotional decisions. Because what is the point of conversational hypnosis? It is to captivate and lead the imagination and emotions. Because wherever the imagination goes, that's where the emotions follow. So learning it is super easy. Find a good teacher, find a course, find a structure that teaches you conversational hypnosis. Then immersing yourself in it, completely immersing yourself in it. Learning it, writing it down, memorizing it, reciting it, speaking out loud over and over and over and over again. And then also understanding hypnosis, the structure of hypnosis, and how it works in the unconscious mind, how it elicits these emotional responses, how we create confusion. You know, there's so many different steps to it. But this video is all about how to learn real conversational hypnosis. And the secret is really just to practice over and over, being consistent over and over and over. It's drilling it into your mind over and over and over till it doesn't think any other way, till it becomes your first thought, the first form of communication. Because we have what's familiar and we have what's unfamiliar. So right now, what's familiar is your current form of communication. And what's unfamiliar is the conversational hypnosis structured language system. So in order to make the familiar unfamiliar, we have to immerse ourselves in it. We have to practice, we have to rehearse, we have to be able to recite. We have to be able to know it so well that it's our first form of thought. It's the first form of communication that comes up. And it will take dedication, it will take focus. It might even take you a whole year of dedication and focus to be able to learn it to the point where it becomes part of your personality. So you want to train this into your personality so it becomes part of who you are. Because conversational hypnosis is not something you do to someone else. It's something you become. You become it. And once you become it, it just becomes your natural ability, your natural form of communication. Thank you for tuning into this video. If you enjoyed the content, show me some love and subscribe to the channel. Like this video, share this with people, because conversational hypnosis is something that can help everybody become better communicators and understand yourself at a deeper level. So thank you so much. And if you enjoyed this video, watch these other videos here, because they will go deeper into some conversational hypnosis techniques to give you a taste of the magic and the fascination of conversational hypnosis.